I have a disturbing issue that I had to bring up to you, Cortez, and I just found this out recently. We got breaking news through Netflix. Our show that we love, Resident Evil, that just came on with its first season, has been canceled.
What?
I am pissed.
What?
I am straight pissed. I saw this. I was like, no, I must be reading this wrong. This came out from our peoples at rockpapershotgun.com. Shout out to these guys for giving us the scoop here. Netflix has announced that they are not ordering a second season of their live-action Resident Evil adaptation. As reported, the critically maligned series failed to find much of an audience since being released back on July 14th. Now, Resident Evil apparently launched at a respectable number 2 in Netflix's top 10 with a 72.7 million hours viewed. But there was no expected bump in week 2's 73.3 million hours, and the show fell out of the top 10 entirely in the third week. While Netflix regularly seems to cancel shows that are liked by our audiences, or by their audiences, that's not the case here, and I disagree with that. Given Resident Evil received poor reviews from both critics and fans of the original games. Now, this is interesting. Now, they say the live-action series focused on twins Jade Wesker and Billy Wesker, both in present-day New Raccoon City, post-zombie apocalypse in 2036. Their dad, who was an umbrella scientist, Albert Wesker, who was just about the only reason I considered watching the show, as mentioned by this reporter here. The Albert Wesker was played by Lance Reddick. Good actor. Very good actor.
Very good actor.
The series was developed for television by former Supernatural writer Andrew Dabb. Now, Supernatural is a decent show for years. So, I can understand the style of it because, I was a Supernatural fan, still am. But Resident Evil had a handful of new adaptations recently, including this Netflix animated series called Resident Evil Infinite Darkness, which they also said wasn't too good either, and a live-action movie, Welcome to Raccoon City. So they're saying perhaps Resident Evil is a game too textually rich to adapt to a non-interactive format. Cortez, do you agree with this, that they should have canceled it, or maybe it wasn't meant for the whole, maybe it wasn't meant for all of us, maybe it's only meant for a certain generation, like Generation X?
I believe so, because I don't know if Resident Evil still has the appeal that it had many years ago. Because you're dealing with a totally different generation, man, that has a totally different outlook, man. Plus, you gotta remember, we have been bombarded by so many zombie movies at this point, and so many, like Walking Dead, for example, which they're about to end. They're about to come to their final season.
Wow.
So it's telling me right there that the energy is starting to run low. That it's not a demand for it anymore.
That's right. That's possibly the case. GPS. I know that you haven't been into the whole Resident Evil genre for a long time, but I recommended it to you, and now, unfortunately, after season 1, that's it.
Well, I have to tell you, this morning when I got up, I watched my first G.I. Joe movie ever in life.
Oh my God. Oh Jesus. Okay. And that's another thing I got to tell you this, Cortez. When you're done that, you know what I'm going to talk about. But go on, please.
So, this Resident Evil thing, and I remember the video game and all this stuff in between, but, listen, they're going to get an app. They're going to put it out on that, and, we can stream it, and we can watch it, and it'll be $6 a month, but we'll enjoy it for the $6 a month that it may cost us.
True.
And we'll be all right.
Okay. All right. Well, either way, to me, I would say it's a sad day because I really enjoyed the series, and I was really hoping for season 2, and I could see the sequel coming out, and then Netflix just cut it. So hopefully maybe somebody else will come in, maybe Prime, maybe they'll come in and sweep up Resident Evil and continue it, because I really think that it was really building. It was creating a foundation. Me and Cortez, we know the game, but Cortez is the Resident Evil expert. He is the aficionado, from games to the movies to all that. So he is the professor of Resident Evil. So I know that it's a hurt piece.
I try to be, man. It's a hurt piece, but it's just a sign of the times, man. It's just, again, you got these zombie movies. They don't have the appeal that they had from back in the day, man.
That is true. That is true. So we're definitely going to miss season 2, but hopefully it'll get picked up by somebody else.